Hi everybody, it's Cindy here. So sorry. I was trying to record this video live on YouTube, but apparently my internet is not cooperating tonight. And therefore, I have gone back to recording the video. So, very, very frustrating. And I think I'm just going to have to switch internet providers because this is just getting ridiculous. That I can't have reliable internet when I need to have it. So, thank you for your patience. I would ask that you please continue to subscribe to my channel and share my channel anyway, so that you are notified of any upcoming videos, because I do have a series of videos that I'm looking to upload, to shoot and upload here shortly. So I would hate for you to miss out on those, especially coming into the holiday season. I have some really awesome things planned. So getting back to my video. So I appreciate everybody's patience while I try to work through this, because it's very frustrating on my end, and I know it's very frustrating on your end. Okay, so to recap what I was trying to accomplish during my live is, this is your base. Actually, I'll use this one just to show you kind of what we're doing. Your base is 5.5 by 11, okay? And then we scored it at 3 3/8 and 7 5/8, okay? And then what we did was we marked 1 inch from the top, 1 inch from the bottom on both sides. And then we cut a diagonal from your score line down to those tick marks, okay, to create this diagonal fold. And we did this on both sides. So we went from the crease line to the score line to the crease line to the score, or sorry, crease line to the pencil, 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 okay? And then we cut those off, and then we threw the little pieces into the garbage. Then when we go to fold this up, this is what we end up with, okay? So we are at the point of getting our design series paper ready when I was notified that I kept cutting in and out. So this is the floret paper. It's called Framed Florets, and it goes live November 1st for customers. This is limited time paper, and it will sell out immediately, okay? I can guarantee you it will sell out. So if you don't have your order in November 1st, you likely will not get this paper, okay? And you likely will not get the coordinating embellishments, which are also available to you November 1st. These are also limited time, okay? I'm just going to kind of straighten that out. These are adorable. They are gold adhesive back swirls. They're very, very adorable, okay? So get this on your list to order November 1st. This stamp set is going to carry over into the new book, as well as the coordinating dies. But the Christmas one that coordinates with this, called Holiday Florets, I think it's called, or Framed Holidays or something like that, it is limited time. So it will only be available while supplies last as well, okay? But this set and the dies will carry over. Paper limited time, embellishment limited time, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do here on this incredible paper, I'm going to take my ruler and I am going to mark, so on this one piece of paper, on the right hand side of my paper, I'm going to score down, I'm going to pencil down to the 1 inch mark. Okay, so from the top down to the 1 inch mark. And then on the right hand side as well, 1 inch again. Okay, now this paper, I'm going to go on the left hand side of my paper, and I'm going to mark 1 inch. And this is kind of hard to see on this paper, I know, and I'm going to have a hard time finding it. My eyes are very, very tired right now. And then 1 inch, okay? Now, it's very important you have your left and your right, okay? Because otherwise this will not work out for you. So here we go. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer one more time. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to find that pencil mark, and I'm going to actually go, I'm going to go from the corner to my pencil mark on a diagonal. So the corner to my pencil mark. Now, again, my eyes are very, very tired, and this is hard to see on this paper, so bear with me. It's right here. So depending on the paper that you're using, you maybe want to use a white chalk pen, maybe. And then I'm going to cut that. Okay, and then I'm going to find the pencil mark here, which is here, and I'm going to go down to this corner, and I'm going to cut. Okay, and this is what I should end up with. Now I'm going to bring in this one and I'm going to find my pencil mark. Possibly, there's one pencil mark. Here's the other one right on the bottom of the leaf. And I'm going to go to the opposite. I'm going to go this corner to this line. And the reason we're doing this, and the reason the left and right is very important, I'm going to show you here in just a second, is because it's going to go on different sides of your card, right? So once you get this concept, it's not hard. It's just a matter of understanding where we're going with this, right? So corner to your pencil mark. So now if I bring in, I'm going to move my paper trimmer out of the way. So if I bring in my other, oh, and there goes my paper trimmer because it slid off my desk. Okay. Not having a good day today. Okay, so if I look at this, you can see they're going opposite directions, right? And the reason for that is because now I'm going to come ahead, I'm going to put this onto my card base here and here. So then when I close this up, we have this beautiful, beautiful look. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some adhesive. I love this paper. I am definitely going to have to stock up on it. The color combination in this paper is so incredible. I can't even, honestly, I can't even get over it. So there. So we're going to put that one there. And then I'm going to put this one here. You'll notice that I'm going back to liquid adhesive a lot. I'm getting low on my tape runner and I need to order more. So beautiful, right? Okay, so now I have actually, from before, I've actually cut these out. I had this from a card that I was doing that I cut out extras that I didn't need in error. Have you ever done that where you've cut too many of something? So sometimes that does happen to me. Oops, I almost ripped that. That would not be very good. Would go hand in hand with my day though. Okay, so there. So what I'd like to do is put this frame here and then put this here, right? And then if I grab my stamp set, which is right here, I'm going to put thank you with all my heart. I really like that. I think that's going to fit in my oval. And I love that this is a clear photopolymer. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put wishes for a beautiful birthday. I have no idea. I don't have a birthday coming up, but it's okay. Actually, my sister's birthday is coming up in October. She's a Halloween baby. And so I want to actually use some of these other colors that are in here. So I'm thinking I might actually bring in I want to bring in the blue, but I think that blue might actually be balmy blue. I'll bring in my balmy blue. I feel like that. Oops, sorry, I just hit my camera. My apologies. I feel like my balmy blue might be kind of light. Okay, so let's see. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. Okay, not too bad. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, I might not use this frame. I might just use this and use some of these flowers on top. Let me see this. Let me see. I have a vision. Yeah, so if I did one there and then one here, what do we think? Okay. I'm going to do this in black. So your black ink, I don't know if anybody remembers me ever saying this, but your black ink should always be stored upside down. And that's because our black ink is one of the few inks that we carry that is already stored upside down for you. Okay, now I may not complete this entire thing on camera just because I know how boring it is to watch somebody color, but just want to show you so I'm using the soft succulent blends. To color these in. Let me do some over here. Like this. So they are using soft succulent as their leaf color in this paper, which is so beautiful. And then they are using polished pink and I think that's Blushing Bride, to be quite honest. Or no, sorry. Yeah, Blushing Bride. That could be it. Sorry, my phone's going a little bit haywire here. So this might be very, very pink. But I think, so again, I'm not going to sit here and color all of this because I'm sure you guys are thinking, oh, please don't. I don't want to sit here and watch you color. So I will post this card finished. But just to kind of give you so I like to do the dark and then the light and just kind of blend those colors a little bit. And then I could actually use my die, which I'll show you here. Not that one. Over on the other side. So I showed you these the other night on the live, but in case you hadn't seen them, all the coordinating dies that go along with this. So I need to put this into my set. So this will just die cut these right out beautifully for me. Right? So I'm going to do that part. I didn't plan on starting with this card. I actually planned on starting with the masculine card, but then it was on dark paper, so I figured it might be kind of hard to see. So that's why I'm kind of jumping with this one. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. And we'll get this one cut out, get them all colored, and get them mounted. Okay, so there's this one. This one. So this is kind of what I'm envisioning for this card. Like this and like this. Which might be kind of flowery. So maybe I will put the frames in just to break it up a little bit. just to give it a little bit. Yeah, maybe I will add the frame, I think, right? Just to give it a little bit extra. Okay, so that's kind of how this one's going to go. So again, I'm not going to finish coloring this on camera just because you know how that one's going to go. So let's, oops, as I lose all my parts. Okay, yeah, this just goes. Must be a Monday. Anybody else feeling that way today? Because, yep, it's just one of those days. All right, so let's do our second card. I feel like everything is all up in disarray now. I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts, having to stop and do the video. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this one, I'm actually going to use my chalk marker for this one. Just so it's easier for you and for me. So 1 inch from either side. And 1 inch up. Okay. And then 1 inch here. And then 1 inch here. Okay. So that's good. So now, put this one over here for a minute because I've lost the other piece to that now because I dropped everything. All right. Our score line to chalk mark. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the technique from last week. That was a really fun technique. It's probably one of my favorites. So if you haven't seen it, go and watch the 4 corners technique. It's so much fun and so much versatility. I think you could turn that into just about any card you want. Okay, so here's this part done. So now I'm scoring. And then I'm scoring. Okay. So then I'm going to bring in my designer series paper. And what am I going to do? I'm going to bring in my pencil. And I'm going to go 1 inch. And 1 inch. 1 inch. Oops. Shoot. I was getting all... That was the right side, so now I gotta do it on the left side. Almost messed that up. Wouldn't be the first time I messed it up. Okay, and 1 inch. Okay, so now when you go to cut these, we need to make sure that we're paying attention to what we're doing. So here's my pencil marks. I'm going to go that corner to the pencil mark. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to go pencil mark to the corner. Okay, and this one, I'm going to go corner to pencil mark. Okay, and then corner to pencil mark. So I'm having my first in-person class at the studio on Wednesday. I'm so excited. It's the Gnomes class, which is one of my favorite little guys. So I'm so excited to see everybody back in person. It's going to be a great class. The cards are so stinking adorable. I can't even. So I am excited for that. Okay, and then this one. Can't pick up the paper. Okay, here we go. And this one goes here, like this. Okay. So you've probably seen this type of a card out there on the creative world. So this one's going to be very simple. You're flipping awesome, but I'm going to do some popping up here because you know me and my dimensionals. So I'm going to put this here. So I have to be careful as to where I'm putting my dimensionals, correct? So I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one right beside it. And this could go this way or this way, but I'm doing this one this way on purpose. And this is actually just out of the paper pack. I'm going to put one here and one here. And I'm going to put that just in the center. And of course, I need a piece for the inside, which is, I have to cut this down. So what size was this? 5.5. So I'm going to do this one at 5 1/4. I'm going to just cut this down to 4. Okay. So this will go on the inside like that. Okay. So I will post the first one that I did once it's all complete and colored. But I want you to give this a try, and I want you to get it posted onto my group or my page, whichever one you have access to. And there's that. Now this could have actually gone over a little bit more. Probably would have done a bigger element on this one, but so it's not a really hard card. Just super, super simple to do. And of course, that's this set here. That's He's All That. Okay, so I could have used this. I just decided to use the paper, so 0 stamping on that one. All right, so the last one I already pre-cut because I had a thought in my head, and I wanted to see it kind of see if it would come to fruition. So this is the Christmas paper with the poinsettias. I've completely lost the name of it right now. And I'm using Old Olive card base, and this does have trees on it. And the reason I'm using this one is because I just purchased the wreath stamp set, and I was so stinking excited to get my hands on it, and I wanted to do this card with that set. So I was thinking this would be a great one to do. Now, I just realized by doing this, though, that was kind of silly because my trees on this one are going upside down. I might be the only person to have noticed that, but that's fine. You really have to look closely to realize A, that they're trees, and B, that they're going upside down. So I'm not going to stress too much about that. That's kind of the beauty of our papers too, is sometimes you cannot tell what's what. Okay, so I am using cottage wreaths. So how pretty is this one? Okay, so I want to use this, and I'm going to try to use it. I'm going to try to use it an evening evergreen because I want it on the bottom. Because I want to die cut some of the other wreaths on top of it. Like, that's my vision, and I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I just thought it would be kind of cool to try. So let's see what happens. I've seen so much done with this wreath. It was like a must-have for me. And this is a distinctive stamp, which means it's meant to look realistic and much more 3D. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to die cut this out. With my dies that I have not even put into the holder yet because I literally just got this die. So I open it up just to kind of look at it. I think this is the one that I wanted. Let's see. No, I think it's the other one. Yeah, I think it is this one. Maybe I'm lying. Oh, maybe it is the other one. Huh. Okay. Hang on. Bear with me. It's definitely the operator, I'm going to tell you that much. Okay, I had this working beautifully off camera. I think because I put the stamp on my block incorrectly. There we go. I think that's what I want right there. Okay, so now I'm going to die cut this out. So this is supposed to be the top. This little tick here. So let me see. Okay, I'm just lining this up so that I can die cut this. Oh, and it just moved on me, so just hang on 1 second. Okay, let's try that. See how we make out. Okay, so look at this. How beautiful is that? You probably can't tell on camera, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So my vision, so look at all the bits that come with this die set. So many pieces, right? Which don't intimidate me, actually. I'm going to take a piece of old olive and I'm going to die cut this and see if what I had envisioned is actually going to work. If not, I'm going to just put some hollies on here and see if we can get that to work for me. So let's see what happens with this. So here's my die. So let's take these out. I'm really flying by the seat of my pants. So my apologies. So I do have plans to do some more videos and record them and get them uploaded. So the easiest way to be notified of that is to subscribe to the channel and to share this channel. Because the more people that see the channel or the videos, the better it is. So yeah, so if you could share this, I would really appreciate it, because that always helps. Okay, so I was thinking something like that. I don't know if I like that though. To be quite honest, I think I just like it just like this, with some red hollies on it and a red bow. What do you think? I think the green paper is just a little too much for me. Just a wee bit too much. So I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet because Sweet Sorbet is such an incredible color. It's one of the new in colors, and it's quickly taking over as my red color for the holidays. Pretty, yes. See how rich and vibrant it is? It's almost like it's not a real red and it's not a poppy parade. It's just incredibly beautiful. And then we do have this beautiful bow. I wonder if I could put a bow there in Sweet Sorbet. Well, I had a scrap piece of paper here. Oh, I have real red. Oh, I have Sweet Sorbet too. I might use real red for this. Okay, let me see here. I'm just going to cut out this bow. Oh, so pretty. Look how pretty that bow is. Okay, I need to make sure I don't lose my desk. Looks like a bomb just went off on it. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I feel like we need something behind here, though. It's too green. Too green. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to grab my stylish shapes. I'm going to grab my rectangle. Another rectangle. Maybe that rectangle. I'm going to run this through here. Not do that one. I'm really just kind of making this up as I go, to be quite honest. So bear with me. So next week, I think I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm not going to do a stamp along with me. I think it's going to be a come watch me type of a night. I feel like the white's almost too white. Let me put a hello in there. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Bear with me. Okay. Bear with me. Product, where is she going with this? I have no idea. I've told you many times I don't do good ad hoc like this. So, I'm going to put this like that because I want my little... I'm just going to grab a mini dimensional. Make sure your dimensional goes on the right side. I almost put that on the wrong side. So this is going to go here. Cute. I want to put a little hello in there. Which might be fun because I have should have actually done that before I glued it down. That's okay. Every time I see the word hello, I think of the Adele song. This might be a little bit challenging. Not bad. Okay. Now, if I get, oops, so daisies. If I get really fancy, in my treasure chest, somewhere, I have a couple of these treasure chests. And of course, now that I'm looking for it, I won't find, oh, here, this is maybe what I'm looking for. Possibly in here. I thought I had one that was opened. Oh, I thought I had one of these. Okay, I'll just open it. It's where I had one of these that was opened, but now my take your pick tool is in my carry case because I took it with me to Dorchester this past weekend. So what I could actually be doing is lifting this and adding a couple of these red rhinestones, which you can actually purchase. Oops, from my store. Just put that on my finger. Totally know what I wanted. Okay, so actually what I could do, I might move that one. This is a lot easier with your take your pick tool, just so you know. I could actually put these on there. Okay, that's going to go over there. Okay. And then I have to do my inside. All right, so there's that one. Here's this one. So you definitely want your white piece on the inside, right? And then when I finish my other one, which I'm going to put over here because I've lost the other piece now. This is going to go on here. So this one, I could do a couple different things. I could use my adhesive tape or adhesive sheets to put this on. I would have had to do that when I die cut. Or I just like to actually just take, I have to think about this because I don't want the whole thing glued. Just one half of it glued. So take and put the glue in the thicker parts of the die. And this is where your fine tip glue would come in really, really handy as well. Okay, so I'm just going to use that half. Oh, that was kind of silly. I don't want it to go up that high. Like that. Okay, and then what I would do, once that's glued, I would pop this up with my dimensionals. You should see my desk right now. It looks like a tornado has literally gone through here. Okay, I'm just going to kind of give you a feel for where I'm going with this. My fingers are so sticky right now. Okay, so then this will go like this, right? So that's giving it some dimension. And then this is going to go here. Once it's all colored, the other one will go on the bottom once I find it because it's gone. And that will look beautiful. And of course I have my gold gems that I could use. All right. I'm not even going to have you guys vote. So, okay. Thank you for joining me. I know that was probably not the best video that I have done for you in a very, very long time. But hopefully you get the idea. I want you to try the techniques out and let me know what you think. And let's go from there. And I love seeing your cards and your completed projects. So please continue to share them as you can. And we can go from there. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you're having a great night. Please subscribe to the video and share it as best as you can. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.